Well, it's been a fascinating turnout here. There's no doubt about that. It's probably about 40-odd thousand here at the Appia, and I can tell you it's been excitement all the way. Let's tell you a bit about the weather, because the weather this morning was absolutely teeming down. In fact, there was a thunderstorm during the night that woke me up, and I must be honest, it was chucking it down early this morning with a big thunderstorm. Everyone thought that we'd have rain all the way today, but not to be. Cleared up at around just before lunchtime. Got one of those real humid, sticky days in Kumasi, and I can tell you, I spoke to Frank, the groundsman, and they've taken...
Morning, and a lot of people interviewing them around town this morning indicated that these were showers of blessings for the senior national team, the Black Stars. And at the moment, we can see the captain, Stephen Appia, together with the Honourable Minister for Youth and Sports, Alhaji Mubarak Muntaka Mohammed, going through the exchanging of pleasantries, as it were. Michael Essien going out of shot. Sule Ali Muntari also there. And of course, we also have the Beninois officials. And of course, it's going to be hugs. And that was Anjorine, by the way, hugging Michael Essien of the Black Stars. And we have other officials also coming in as well. John Paintsell is ready for action, as well as Jonathan Kwate. And we also have the likes of the GFA president, Mr. Kwesi Nyantichi, also there in attendance.
Are in fact getting to that degree, and of course getting to 100. This is Daniel Bennett, the referee in the middle, the man in the middle. His two linesmen today. On the left-hand side there is Malebo Toko, and also is Andrew Reza. The two captains, of course, exchange their normal little gratitudes of saying we well, but I think he's a useful player. And of course, the captain himself is going to have to play a captain's innings, so to speak, today, and I'm sure he will, because he's very, very well respected. So away we go then. This the first. Nice control in the midfield. Once again, need to get things moving. Eric Addo. And the captain himself. The Beninois team at the moment really stumbling back. Got themselves back to about 20 metres outside their penalty box. But now we get the first attack. And there's a goal! My word, what a way to start. That is superb. The Prince himself comes alive. In front with less than a minute on the clock. This is fantastic. Anand over to Paintsell. Paintsell now through to Anand. First time Essien on the ball. Loses it. Mustn't be complacent. Strong players in the midfield there. But well returned and well gathered in. That's very good defending. Lose the ball, chase it. That's the way to go. Once again, loads and loads of yellow shirts in their own half, just defending, blanket defence. Already one down. If they go two down, there would be disaster for them. It could be an absolute hatful if they get it right. Nicely and easy on the ball. Essien looks up for work. Paintsell says, I'll have it. Nice little threaded ball through there. They play on without him. So 10 men at the moment for Benin. They won't want him off the field too long. Nice strong defence there from Boko.
The senior national team, the Black Stars, but of course pivoted around the likes of Jonathan Kwate and Eric Addo. The Black Stars have been able to hold their fort, hold their own, and so far Richard Kingston has got nothing to complain of as the game gets underway.
Hot out there, quite a way of doing it. 1-0 up. In case you've arrived late, you missed it. Great goal by nice little foot up, nice ball through. The keeper comes out, anticipates well, and takes not only the ball but his own player.
Well, Jidonu Yohan was in post for the Beninois when they came down for the 2008 Africa Cup of Nations. And of course, the Benin went back without winning a game in the Africa Cup of Nations. But of course, so many lessons learned. They played against the Black Stars, by the way, in the Zenith 4.
It's difficult sometimes to try and shout instructions when your English is not the best. But I'm sure the world of football knows some of the gesticulation that takes place anyway, so they know what they're looking for. Nice little through ball, but well dealt with. A shot, no, he doesn't. He takes his mind off the ball completely and thinks he'll just nick it through, but now's the opportunity for Ghana. Once again, they're going a little bit quicker this time. Essien can look up and find a man. He does just that. He's got plenty in front of him. He's got also on the overlap coming down here, Paintsell. The Fulham player whips that across, and it's his first time. That could easily have been such a good one. The captain himself asking for a handball, I think, but it was really ball to hand, not hand to ball. It was just too much. And Well, what a lovely piece of football that was. Nice ball coming through from Essien. Paintsel makes the overlap here. Essien went through. Paintsel gets it, looks up, and finds that in there, right in the middle there, is the captain himself. And unfortunately, Appia just hits a defender. But what a nice piece of football. And they broke quicker this time as well, Prince.
Jocelyn has held the midfield for the Beninois very well. So unfortunately that he's going up, I guess he must have pulled a muscle or an injury somewhere along the line. But Koku Jima has come on board to play for the rest of the duration. And Asamoah Jan also getting ready to come on for the senior national team, the Black Stars. And taking out the captain, inspirational captain, Stephen Appia.
So Appia going off to a muted support, I might add, but it's quite surprising because he's so well respected. But Guian comes on and well liked in this part of the world.
The fans will.
And I have with me the captain himself, Stephen Appia. Stephen, congratulations. Stephen, were you expecting the game to be this difficult against Benin?
Of course, we didn't underrate the Benin team because we know that it's a difficult game. They are here to win the game, but the most important thing is we have the 3 points.
But for you personally, again, you've trained very hard for this game. Were you satisfied with your output today?
Of course, yeah. I was playing out of position, but I have to do my best, and I enjoyed the game anyway.
Again, coming back together with your team after so long a time, how did you feel coming back?
Oh, fantastic. Always it has been fantastic with these guys. I'm happy to be here again, and we have to do everything to be in South Africa.
Okay, another important question. There are so many new players in the national team. Now we had Kujasama making his full debut today. Samuel Nkuma as well. How does it feel? How are they gelling with you and the senior boys?
Well, I think when you come to the Blasters team, it's easy to cope with the senior players. So if you come to our camp, you can't even see the difference between the local players and the professional players. We do things together, we cope together. I think that it's easy for them, and they have shown that they are ready to play.
They are ready to play. Congratulations once again, Stephen Appia. Well, you heard from the captain himself.